Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Ask Leah. In recent weeks, I've been working with an executive team in an organisation, and in one of the sessions, this team was lamenting the fact that they are spending so much time at the moment as individual leaders having to have really challenging conversations with staff around poor behaviour. In fact, one of the execs said, "I've never seen anything like it. The behaviour that people are coming out with in the workplace at the moment, it's really unacceptable stuff, and it's taking up so much of my time having to address that." And it got the execs talking about what they could do here and what might be going on. It was a really interesting conversation to listen to and to be part of. One of the questions I threw into the mix was this: have you ever set expectations for what good behaviour in the workplace looks like? Particularly post-return to the office. Have you taken the time to get together with teams where people discuss, the challenges they're facing, where people are at, and the expectations for how we communicate with each other, how we behave, what those basic ground rules are for how we work together as a team? And this made the exec pause. And they realised, no, they haven't had that conversation. They haven't done that reset since people have returned to the office. And we know there's a lot of people out there who aren't okay at the moment. We know there's high stress, high workload. So addressing the expectations isn't going to solve all of the problems, but geez, it's a good start. You see, here's what's happening. These execs are spending a lot of time reacting to poor behaviour rather than being proactive and having the conversation about what good behaviour actually looks like, about how they can support each other at a time when people are feeling challenged and stressed out. So it is now on this organisation's list of things to do as a priority. Get their teams together to discuss how they move forward. What does good behaviour and performance look like, and where to from here? What will we always do? What will we never do? I want to encourage you to consider whether you need to have this conversation in your organisation as well. We make assumptions all the time that people should know how to behave. People should know what common courtesies look like. And even before COVID, I would argue that there is always a place to reset expectations, to make sure everyone's on the same page. But it's never been more important than it is now. A lot of people have forgotten how to people, and as leaders, we have a responsibility to create the space and the time to have these conversations again now. And hopefully this will make your job as a leader easier, because it is much easier to hold people accountable for poor behaviour if you've actually made it clear what good behaviour and poor behaviour look like. So I will leave that one with you to ponder tonight. If you have a communication, leadership, self-management, soft skill question you would like answered, send it through and I will do my best to answer it for you next week. Cheers.